Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of
The English Couple.
Yes, it's show 6. Hard to believe it's show 6.
Unbelievable.
Gosh. Now I know you're watching these in an ideal world, hopefully. You're watching them weekly. Of course it takes us a bit longer to put them together, so we've done so much in the short space of time that we've been on the land. It's been really exciting, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel we've got a fair bit to show for it so far.
Yeah, and I know we weren't really sure how much hard work it is and whether we could do it, but I think we proved it to ourselves that even though digging holes, cutting grass, planting food,
yanking thistles and thorns,
clipping and all of that, it is grueling, and we still have more to do. But we're very excited today because in this episode we've got
Ian, our dear friend Ian is coming over with his tractor.
Yes, he's got 2 tractors and he's bringing his smallest one, which is the one that's working at the moment, and he's going to do some exciting stuff. In fact, have a look at what's coming up in today's show. Well, I'm very excited.
Very, very excited indeed.
So there you are. It's still long and thistly and what have you, but by the end of it, it's going to be short and trim.
Yay!
Meanwhile, there's lots of things for us,
For us
to do. Look about ready, don't they?
I think so.
So we sent some pictures to our friend Sean James Cameron, who runs an allotment type, small holding now, isn't he? He's in Wales. Yeah. And if we remember, we'll put the link in the description. But he knows all about plants, so he's been advising us.
He's very green-fingered indeed.
So what was his advice?
His advice was that once they've sprouted and have at least 4 leaves, the peas can go in the ground.
Well, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
And he mentioned something about, because I said, well, how do they grow? Do they grow very tall, and what keeps them up?
He suggested a frame network with some sticks and some twine, to allow them to climb up. So that's what we're going to do today.
We've got some bamboo, we've got some twine, so what are we waiting for?
Getting the compost together.
Oh yes, compost, that's the other thing.
Do the compost. So we ummed and ahed about where to put the peas, because we suddenly realised in hindsight we didn't want them to block the sunlight from the other things we've planted for seeds for next year. So we debated putting it over there next to the polytunnel, but then we thought, well, that's going to hide the polytunnel from, or shade the polytunnel, so that was out. So we think here is going to be the next best option. This is the only time of day they're going to get a little bit of shade. So yeah, and hopefully this is going to be tall enough. In an ideal world, we'd cover the cardboard in the soil, but we don't have a lot of the compost, so we're just going to bank it up in the middle for now and surround that with the plastics as we have done before. But now I'm going to put these guys in and hope I'm doing a good enough job for their survival. Bank it up around them a bit. pump out.
Oh, it's just great to see things going in the ground. I know we're late in the season, so we can't grow too much at the moment, but just to get something in, so that come spring, even if everything fails, we've had some experience. And I think that's the key thing, because we want to have our fingers green, don't we?
Or brown.
Or brown.
Mucky.
Well done. I think you did a good job there.
Thank you. I think you did a marvellous job yourself.
Thank you very much. I didn't do anything.
Oh, you did plenty.
The grass, as you've seen, has been in places up to here, and it's been very difficult really to sort of get an idea of what the landscape looks like. So we had an agreement with our friend Ian on a barter system, and he said he would come along with his tractor and he would put his mower attachment on the back of it, and he would mow most of the field bits that are accessible, and that way we could see what we've got in terms of the land. Barter system that we arranged, we would give him, because there's lots of bits of wood and trees that have fallen here, a trailer full, a small trailer full of wood for his wood burning stove at home. So we're very pleased to do that, and it's nice to do a barter system, you know. He gives his services, we'll give our trees, and it saves any money changing hands, which is really nice. In the end, come away with a tiny amount. Don't judge for hand or hand.
I am desperately trying to free up this side of the beautiful apple tree that's provided us with so many lovely apples so far, and apple juice. So, but yeah, this thicket is much thicker than I thought it was. Been around the other side and I've taken some footage from there. It's going to be a big task, but I'm up for it. I want this beautiful tree and the oak behind it to be free.
That is all for today. That is all I'm gonna do. Oh, well, as you can see, the pond, which started off, I'm sure, as a bit of a whim, is actually taking shape. There's an island here. We've cleared down here. There is a layer of clean clay. So you've got topsoil, you've got a bit of sand and clay, and then you've got just clay. And we're hoping that we can puddle this in the old-fashioned way, like they used to do the canals and dew ponds. So I'm not quite at the level yet, and it's not quite level completely, but I think just a little skim around is going to be sufficient to get to that point. But it's been hard work with no tools, and you see some people on these other videos, out comes the automatic digger and all of that. Well, we haven't got the money for that, so it's down to brutal work. And Julia, who is standing just over there, come and join me, Julia. On the island. On the island of Biggleswick.
Yes.
So I'm thinking we should have on there like a little castle or a little town or a little village or something.
A little duck castle.
A little duck castle. Because who knows, once we've got water in, and maybe in a couple of months' time we will get water in, it would be lovely to watch the wildlife
take over.
That's what it's about. And we'll also have water for the plants, hopefully in the spring when we start seriously planting. That's the plan.
That's the plan, isn't it?
What do you think?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Now, if you could just take it a bit more that way,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
a bit more out that way, and a bit more down that way.
Push.
Ah! Wow, this hawthorn tree is absolutely bountiful, isn't it?
Oh, it's just absolutely full of these beautiful red, well, they're kind of berries, aren't they?
Yeah.
But they're called?
They're called haws, H-A-W-E-S.
Haws from a hawthorn.
Yeah.
And we need to get some hedging plants in, don't we? So we could actually take these berries, plant them, and grow them.
Germinate them and see if we can grow some.
But it's going to take a bit of time to
Yeah.
do that, which was what we rather didn't have to wait years and years.
We have been researching a shortcut, so
Yeah.
cuttings, to do
Cuttings.
cuttings.
I see what you did there, shortcut cuttings. And it is only a shortcut, isn't it?
Yeah.
You take about, I don't know, a foot or so of of a lively bit, and I think you cut it. Where do you cut it, before or after the junction?
Can't remember that bit, so we have to double check.
We'll double check that.
Because we're newbies.
Yeah, well, anyway, we're not doing that in this episode, but
No.
just the idea, because we're going to buy some saplings
Yeah,
for our hedges to get things going.
to bolster them up and
Fruit ones.
fruit ones, yes, because that's
We-
such a wonderful idea, isn't it? Not only to protect the boundary or anything, but that you can actually, it's edible.
Edible, yeah, edible hedge,
Food forest on your hedge.
which would be absolutely fantastic. So we hope to have bountiful fruit in different areas, and rather than just the blackberries that we had when we first came in. And of course you saw us doing the apples, that was fantastic.
They were so fun.
But I think it would be fun just to give it a go, wouldn't it? To
Oh,
see
yeah.
how quickly you could grow a hawthorn.
Just so many, and they're such a beautiful colour.
Because we've seen, when we came in, there were so many oak trees popping up all over the place, but not so many hawthorns, not that we've seen.
No, I've spotted one or two, but they're not as prevalent as the oaks.
Yeah, and I love hawthorn, because,
It's great for the wildlife.
yeah, especially in the winter, because the birds can come along and eat it all.
Yeah, yeah,
So we'll definitely try that
yeah.
in one of the future episodes.
The
So
next season, if you like.
watch this space. Another little task to do today is to try and burn some of the brambles, the dead, died brambles. I think it's going to be much use in the compost, really. And just behind the hazel there's a whole stack of it. So going to try, seeing as it's a miserable day, if I can get this fire going, then we may be able to just, because no one's going to have their washing up nearby, you know, within the 5 mile, however far smoke travels.
Good work.
Thank you very much. That is a very satisfying job, but it's all thanks to your dad. Well, my darling, Ian's gone home. He's taken his tractor with him. I'm melting actually, I'm a bit
It's a
close
bit warm,
to
I'm
this.
going to need to take my coat off. Whew.
And that is hard to believe that heap there constitutes what was over there, which was
Massive.
massive, great pile of
3
brambles.
metres by 2.
All
like
of
that.
this area was this huge brambles. I mean, and if you go back to programme 1, you'll
Probably see a part of it. Oh yeah, we were just
Snipping
chopping
it.
through that
And
then.
here we are, programme 6, and it's completely, it's a pile of ash.
Pile of ash, which will
Which-
go on the compost.
Yeah,
Ta-da!
so it's very cyclical, this.
And hopefully we burnt off a few of the roots as well.
So you obviously put some potatoes in there and some roast beef, and not that you'd get to it really, it's a bit
No,
hot,
it's a
isn't
bit
it?
too hot.
But what a great day.
Oh, it's been a brilliant day for getting things done.
And
Big things.
big thanks to your dad,
Massive thanks to my dad.
who's not only doing some filming for us, which is very kind, but also,
Instrumental in helping with that thing.
yeah, he's been doing all the hard work. I've been whipping him,
That thing being
come
fire,
on Tony,
not.
get working harder. Whilst I've been sipping champagne. Didn't tell you that bit, did I?
No, it's funny that we don't like champagne, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Anyway, these plastic trousers probably
Yeah,
not
they're
best
going to
to
melt
be,
to your legs in a minute.
but brilliant
Oh,
stuff.
fabulous day.
So, but if only that was it. There is so much more to clear. So we hope that you'll carry on watching as we fight our way through the winter, all this undergrowth.
Linger on with us if you would.
One of the things that we had to do was get ourselves a brand new 5-bar galvanised gate. And
Yeah.
this is it.
Here it is.
Because the old gate was in a state.
It's very rusty
Yeah, so it had to
and
come
getting
off.
musty.
So we might be able to use it somewhere else and fix it up a bit, but not for our main gate. So one of the things we've had to do today is measure it in terms of where it's going to go. It's a 12-foot gate, and I've got Julia digging.
He's done the hard part. I'm just scratching at the top of this clay now, I think.
So yeah, we just got to get the post holes in, and then we'll have the the hanging gate.
The hanging post.
That side, yeah, hanging post.
And the lock
so getting
post.
posts and gates and stuff, and then the lock one. That side. This isn't an easy job because you've got to make sure there's clearance, that it'll open in the direction you want it to, that it'll hang a certain amount off the ground so there's completely clearance. It needs to be wide enough so you can get your vehicle in and out, and that it can be tied back when you need to have it tied back.
Yep.
Um,
So all in all, a very tricky job.
yeah.
But you know what they say?
What?
Anything worth doing is not easy.
Is that what they say?
Well, that's what I say. I don't know if they say it.
Yeah. And who
Do
are
they
they
say it?
anyway?
I don't know.
Are you saying it they?
They? What about them?
Them? Yeah, them in the hills have eyes.
They, them, they're over there in the hill.
That's it, them.
What's that? Them.
Anyway, we haven't got time to keep waffling about it.
Enough lollygagging.
Yeah, we've got to go and get our gate sorted out. Well, we've been digging the hole pretty much most of the day. It's quite clay soil here, and it's taken quite a lot of time for Julia and I, working with very old implements, an old fork and an old spade, trying to sort of get into that hole, as you've seen, and it's gone very slowly. There's flint and various stones deep in that hole, which has made it very tricky. However, at the moment what we've done is we think we've got the hole deep enough, and it is quite deep, and we needed to work out how much clearance we would have on the floor from the ground to the bottom of the gate. And we've just put the hanging post into the hole with the gate and we've just put in some rubble just to hold it up. We will put in proper concrete, or I think it's postcrete they call it, in there, and that will hold it fast. And I believe that's quite quick setting. So we'll either use that or we'll use traditional concrete, depending on whether we can get it or not. And the gate has presented a number of problems in whether we can swing it right open, because that's a very important thing. So we kind of preliminarily, as it were, got it together. But I can't really demonstrate it properly at this stage. But it does look rather magnificent now that it's in. It will get done, and it will be very rewarding when it's complete. This end has been a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
Because it was solid clay. So I came up with an idea, having got halfway down, got a bucket of water and filled it up.
The hole, that is.
Yeah.
With the water.
With the
bucket.
water. And of course it went down a bit, then it stayed at a certain level, and so we left it like that overnight to soften up the clay. Then this morning...
Well, it had done its job.
Yes, and you bought these...
I bought some new little spades and really strong, sturdy little roughneck ones, which have been handy, haven't they?
Yeah, so and you found the clay was...
The clay was nice and soft.
So that was
got
good.
Through nice and easily.
And then we had another problem.
Yes.
Because we realised the post that goes in here to receive the bolt of the gate to keep it shut was not the post that receives the bolt.
For this particular gate.
It actually has a little latch on it for those sort of click open
automated
gates.
Closing, so you could just push the gate. And
latch.
Yeah, that's it.
A latch.
Yeah.
And we realised that it was the wrong bleeding one. So we rang them up, said, "Have you got one of these?" Yes, but it didn't look right somehow.
Well, the thing with the automatic latch was that it was just too high. So it was completely, it was too high.
Yeah.
We wanted to know over on the phone whether the slot on the other post was at the same height as the
latch,
or whether it was appropriate to this here bar.
Well, we discovered it was, and so we went back all the way back to the farm shop place that we got this from. So it's amazing. The lesson learnt here is check the stuff before you take it away.
Yeah.
Because it was an hour there and an hour back, and then probably in between all of that fiddling around, a good 45 minutes. But we bought some more postcrete because I had some advice from a bloke saying, "Oh, you probably need about 3 bags per post because of the posts we're using." And so we still haven't got it down yet. We've got to go down about another 3 inches. Dig, dig, dig.
Dig, 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 dig. Anyway.
And then we'll get the postcrete in, and that will be it. But we want it straight, and getting it straight at the moment, it's wibbly wobbly town, like everything else.
Yep. Well, start as you mean to go on, they say.
What you got there, Julia?
I have a scythe.
A scythe?
A scythe.
Oh, I thought it was like one of those flags that flies in the wind. Watch it. Yes. A scythe. They all have a scythe of relief.
It's besides the point.
Oh dear. It's pun time, ladies and gentlemen. Not pond time, pun time.
No. It is scythe time.
Scythe time. So we were given a scythe the other week by a lovely lady called Sarah Fiona.
Oh, she's ever such a lovely lady.
She lives up in Scotland. So I cycled up there on a tricycle. No, we were up there doing a Barbara O'Neill health summit event, helping out, and she came along and said, "Look, I know what you're doing. Get off." No. She said,
Go away, she said.
I know you want a scythe. You've been looking for one, and you've got these antiquated implements, not instruments.
No.
Can't play that.
No.
And she said, "I've got one."
Yeah. Anyway.
Do it again. Anyway, so it's ow, just took my arm off. So it's a scythe. It's a proper scythe. Hold it up so the audience can see.
From the company that we were eyeing up as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we were thinking of buying one. They're not cheap items, but this is a genuine one from Austria. So let's take the. Notice I'm not getting my hands sliced off. Just pull it off. It'll pull off.
Will it? Will it?
Yeah, because I've just slipped it on.
Yes, it will.
It's got a safety thing on there. We're going to pull that off, and we'll give you a demonstration. We've got two things that we need to do. You may have seen Ian came and did a bit of tractoring, which was great, and he mowed some of the grass, but not all of it is accessible. And this is where the scythe will come in brilliantly. But also, we're going to make some tea. So we just need to get the right ingredients, and I think the scythe will be perfect to get the quantity of tea leaves that we need.
Yes.
We'll tell you about that in a minute. Right, let's have a demonstration, Julia. Julia's going to show us how it works. So she's been practicing all day.
Contrary to what Richard just said, I haven't had any practice with this. I've tried it once. Not very good. But practice and practice and practice does make perfect, which I doubt I'll get, but here's a go. I'm not even sure of the technique.
Yeah, you've got it. This is perfect, that. We'll enter you in for the scything competition of the year. You're supposed to be stepping forward, I believe.
Yeah, I know. Let me try over here, okay? Couldn't even get that one. This is how it should be done.
I'm not saying I'm any better, but I have had a few goes. I've got to remember what you do now. The one thing I can say, it's much quieter than a trimmer, and in those difficult places, it's quite easy to get. Oops, quite easy to get in. You don't want any stones. Don't want any of those. Yeah, we've got a lot to learn. Make sure you don't get stung, Julia.
Righto.
Oh, right. So, we mentioned before we wanted some tea.
Not for us though.
Not tea for us, tea for our plants. Exactly. And one of the things that we've been told by people like Mark Byford, the bald explorer.
No, you're the bald explorer.
I'm the bald explorer, the bowler-hatted farmer.
Bowler hat farmer.
Yes, is stinger nettles. If you collect stinger nettles, shove them in a bucket, add water, leave them for several weeks, they stew nicely, then you take a jug full of that, add it to a watering can, and it makes great food for the plants.
Plant food.
Free, and we have
an abundance of said nettles.
Yes, so I'm going to scythe a few.
This is better than me.
At the moment. And then you're going to shove them in there. You've got the gloves on.
Yep.
So this is, I think, where the scythe is really going to be useful, because this is not too taxing. Famous last word. Look at that. Ouch! Banging me head.
Oops. Now I'm popping my head. Looking good.
That's a good amount, Julia.
We have got a fair stack in there.
Right, so...
You want to do the honours?
We stick some water in. At the moment, water's quite a precious commodity, so we are gathering it up. And we hope that our pond will gather more, but it's not quite ready. So at the moment, this is just ordinary tap water. Hope it doesn't kill the things.
No.
What you need is probably a stick to mulch it down with.
I'm sure I can find one of those. Here's one I found earlier though.
Ah, it's almost like it was planned.
Almost. Yeah,
Almost.
that's not moving though. I think we need more water.
More water. Well, as it dies, it will mulch down. We'll get some more water and fill it up, but I see what you mean.